Welcome to the June 12th edition of Colorado Inside Out Postgame. Off to a rousing start already. A special web-exclusive production here on Channel 12. Let's get a quick take on Craig, Colorado becoming a surprising epicenter of an environmental debate. A liquor store has pulled all New Belgium beers from its shelves because of the brewery's support of an environmental group hoping to shut down a coal mine near the Colorado-Wyoming border. Patty Cahoon of Westward. Colorado is known for little towns speaking up, whether it's Boulder's not so little, but we put a lot of towns on the map by speaking out on issues. Now it's Craig, Colorado's turn. What do you think?
Well, the irony, of course, is that New Belgium is known as one of the greatest places to work in the country. They are so thoughtful with their employees. They care about the environment. That's what got them in trouble here. But they are really a good corporate citizen. They're an asset in Colorado, although not a liquid asset in Craig right now. But they gave money to Wild Earth Guardians, which has done a lot of the litigation at the forefront of many environmental issues like the sage grouse, obviously the Colorado coal mining issue. So you can't really, I mean, if you're the liquor store, you can't hit them, so you're hitting New Belgium. I think it's too bad to deprive Craig of some good beer, but they've got a right to do it. Just like New Belgium has a right to donate to whoever they want, the liquor store can stock whoever they want.
Mike Krause from the Independence Institute. What do you think of the stands being made here and getting quite a bit of news for it?
Frankly, this is a strategy that the political left, including the environmental movement, has perfected over the years of triangulating in on corporate sponsors of things they disagree with and bringing pressure to bear through things like boycotts. In fact, think of Jesse Jackson and the Rainbow Push Coalition. This is their specialty. And that has always been a top-down model for them. It's been astroturfing. What you're seeing here is legitimate grassroots. This was a liquor store owner in Craig, Colorado, who said, "What?" When she found out New Belgium had given to these guys who, and even though it's, the New Belgium had given money to them for a different purpose, money's off. Money people consider money fungible. So she said, "Well, look, you're going to put 210 local families out of work. Get your product out of my store." And so product's out of her store, and it's spreading apparently. So it's a reversal of a traditional political left model from the top down being done from the grassroots up by everyday citizens.
Eric Sonner, political analyst. What do you think? A political strategy we'll probably see a little bit more often, perhaps from the right?
We're seeing it on both sides. I mean, thank God this wasn't a bakery that didn't want to produce a cake or something like that. I mean, Mike's point is well taken. It is a flip on the usual storyline that we're seeing increasingly these days. Craig, for a very small Western Slope town, Craig finds a way to make it into the news rather often. I flash back a few years ago, and Mitt Romney had his first Colorado campaign rally. Not in Denver, not in Colorado Springs, not in the suburbs. It was in Craig, Colorado. He wanted to show he was a small-town guy. We see how well that one worked out. I think the real story here, and we were talking off the air briefly before the camera rolled on this segment, is how every environmental issue these days is getting decided by litigation. It's not decided in a legislative construct, and it's really not even decided in a regulatory construct. It's decided in a court of law. And that's increasingly the story of our country these days. We're a litigious nation where almost every issue gets decided by somebody in a black robe somewhere. And this is just one more story in that saga.
Mike Ciccone, Director of Communications at Keystone Policy Center, joining the table for the first time. Welcome. What do you think about the topic?
Listen, as a business owner, that is this Craig liquor store owner's right to decide what he or she wants to sell in their store. That's their right. I mean, businesses have long endured the consequences of their decisions. You think about the casual dining eateries as well as the big box stores that have asked people not to open carry while there. They suffered a price they paid a price for that. Think of Patagonia, the clothing retailer's decision to support fracking bans and fights against fracking. They've suffered the consequences of that. So this is a clever move by these businesses in Craig. Again, it's their right, and it's also great PR for the liquor stores in Craig. That said, I don't really know that New Belgium or Kim Jordan are shaking in their boots or worried about their bottom line. But businesses make decisions and they suffer the consequences. So,
Craig, Colorado, not seen as a hotbed for flat tire kind of thing. A flat tire.
Who knows?
That's all the time we have for Colorado Inside Out postgame this week. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you think. For everyone here at CPT12.org, I'm Dominic Dezzutti. Thanks very much for watching.